Oh, let's go. Da, da, da.
You're sleeping this close. What can you see in these eyes? It's desperate.
That was hard. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find a porta potty without a 8-mile line. It's crazy. I am so glad I got here early and used the bathroom, because now the lines are kicking in. Look at that. Oh, thank God. Hopefully I don't have my normal I gotta pee like right when we go to start thing. But I laid off the water since last night, so I think I'm alright. And we'll see how it goes. It's cold, but it should be good. I shouldn't sweat so much. But I'll talk to you. Bye.
Ted and Brandon start and your start, but when you pass Ted and Brandon on the course, and I'm not making any assertions about their running ability, but maybe we will pass Ted and Brandon on the course, but it should give you a warm feeling that he's out there. These guys do what they do together, and the sense of family and commitment should make everybody feel really good about yourself and them, and hopefully everybody sees a little bit of themselves in what these guys do, because it really is a phenomenal story.
Yeah. I finished, and I hurt. I didn't PR. I wasn't really planning on it, but I think I finished around probably around the same I did last time. Around 240. Maybe I got around 239. Maybe I knocked a couple seconds off, but I doubt it. I know the clock time was 240 something when I passed. So, but I started, a little bit back in the pack. So maybe I got 30 or 40 seconds off of that and matched my time on the last one. This course was just as hilly or hillier than the one that I did a month and a half ago. I thought this thing was going to be flat, but it was pretty bad. My legs are burning. They give you pretty good goodies. They give you a little bottle of Gatorade when you get through the chute, a Philly pretzel, a bagel. I think there's a granola bar in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this little. They give you a little brown bag. The medals are pretty cool. So I got it done. I figured I'd do a half marathon kind of like update, just to give you an update on how everything went. As you can see, like the clips before this, it was actually an awesome event, a really, really good event. And I had a great time. It was put together very well. The course was really nice. It was hilly, a lot hillier than I expected it to be. But I got through it. I originally set myself up behind the 11-minute pace team. I was hoping to stay around. I was hoping to stay around 11:20 a mile. And the first 5 ended up being like 10, like 50s, 10:40s. So I was running 30 seconds a mile faster than I really wanted to, and that pace team was cruising. Because I kind of did it where I put myself back further from the pace team, but I followed that 11-minute banner, and I pretty much paced them at the same rate the whole time. I was just behind them, and what I should have been doing is falling back a little bit from what they were doing, because they were probably at like a 10:50 pace the whole time, and I should have faded a little bit from them, but I maintained that pace for about 7 miles. They cruised by me somewhere around the 7-mile mark, and then I probably held the pace that I originally wanted for the next 3 or 4, and then the 12-minute pace team started kind of floating on past me, and I hung on to them, not for the whole rest of it, but till probably about mile 11, and then I was on my own. So it didn't go exactly as I planned. It went really well. I had no hip issues, thank God. I had no foot issues, thank God. The only little problems I had, my nose was running a little bit from the allergy, because the allergy season is in full effect right now. So I was blowing my nose the way runners do all the time. And what else? I don't know. The Lunar Elites, they were awesome shoes for the half marathon. I started by mile 10, 11, I started feeling the road pounding a little bit. So, it wasn't cushioning me as much at mile 10 and 11, 12, whatever. But I think, changing my stride up, maybe me moving a little bit faster, not being on my feet as much, they'd be fine. Honestly, I didn't have that much of an issue with them. They were a really good shoe. They were a light shoe. My problems on the race were coming off of the injury, no training. I didn't really have a build up to this or any real. I did what in the last 3 weeks I've done maybe 4 or 5 runs, minimal runs like 3 mile, 2 mile. So my runs leading up to this didn't really set me up for anything spectacular. I pretty much matched my pace in the last race. I got like a 2:39 something. I think the race before this was, I think, a little more hilly. As far as this one was up and down a lot. That one was like up, down. Like, so there were like longer stretches. This one was more shorter hills, but a lot more of them. And I think that wore on me a little bit more than the longer stretches of uphill, downhill. So I had a little bit faster pace in that. Plus I had some build up to that. I was doing that marathon prep and all that stuff. So I think with a little training, not having the injuries and stuff like that, I think I would have probably, knocked some time off. But I'm happy with it. Now I'm just gonna kind of put the brakes on a little bit here. I think I'm just gonna start doing some 5K prep, get some speed work stuff going, and worry about my big build up for September and the next half in Philly. So that's where I'm at now. Hope everybody's doing great. I did not weigh in for the weight loss and everything today. I'm just gonna wait until Monday, and because Monday was gonna be my weigh-in day this week, but with the race and everything, I broke the diet for one day, but I didn't really go crazy. It's not like I went out and bought like super burritos and stuff at Chipotle like I really wanted to. I ended up making some chicken in the wok with some curry. So like an Indian chicken with some brown rice. So it was healthy, but it was, good carbs and some good proteins and stuff like that. I had that I made a big portion at lunch, and I had that for lunch and dinner. And then for breakfast I had a yogurt and a banana before the run. And I downed 2 goo packs during the race, the Gatorade through the runs and stuff. So, with running like that, that's another thing. Also, jumping on a diet the week before a run, like, and changing your whole eating habits and stuff, I did feel my energy level was lower. So I was lighter, but the energy level was a little bit down. I didn't have that sugar to boost me through the race. But everything else went great, went amazing. I'm really happy with it. I had fun. I definitely would do this race next year if I'm in the area. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.